80% of Mentor's work has been in program rescue. So when a chief executive calls to discuss an ailing program, we would run a health check. Now, a health check is something that only skilled and deeply experienced people could do. Only they would be qualified to make a detailed assessment of a mission-critical program. Now, by way of analogy, suppose you had chest pains, and suppose you were worried about these. You may actually go and visit a cardiologist. Now, before doing anything, the cardiologist does not jump in and start doing tests. What they do is they discuss with you what are your symptoms, what language are you using to describe those symptoms, and they want to discuss aspects of your lifestyle. So they do a lot of qualitative assessment of your situation before they do anything, because that gives them the direction their treatment might take. After that, they get into some quantitative testing to assess whether their qualitative judgments were indeed correct or on the right track. Now, this sort of a treatment plan can only be put together by an individual who has vast experience and judgment in his field. Mentor's role is the same. It is not mainstream consulting. It doesn't rely on tick lists, on templates, or processes. It relies on judgment. We have performed literally hundreds of program rescues, and each one starts with a health check. When the health check starts, we use a range of qualitative and quantitative information. Qualitative because this is where we can apply our judgment quickly, and the sorts of areas we look at are the plans, the estimates, the organisation, the resourcing on the program, and the control system in use. So, for example, with plans, it's not unusual to find a program plan that hasn't been properly updated since the program started. Sometimes we see incomplete plans or anorexic plans. Again, we can see estimates that have taken twice as long to reach the current point, but somehow everything is magically going to happen on time from this point on. So clearly there's no reliable set of metrics on which the plan is based. Frequently, you see the published organisation for the program is not actually the organisation in operation. And one of the worst possible sins is where most of the critical resource on the program is not actually working for the program director at all, but working in other functions elsewhere in the business. And on control systems, there is no meaningful way in which progress on the program can be measured. Now, what we do then is we take all of this qualitative information and we subject it to a range of quantitative tests. And these quantitative tests do confirm what we've seen earlier. Now, all of this information together is used to construct the remedial plan. This is a pragmatic remedial plan to lead the program out of its current trouble into much calmer water.